What's up guys, Amalgamaniac here, and welcome back to another episode of Arc Reclamation from Beach Bob to Max Ascension. So, Genesis Part 2 is finally out, and we got a lot of new goodies to play with, as well as a new Reclamation update that just popped up the same day as the day that Part 2 dropped, which, as of recording this video, was yesterday. No, the day before yesterday. So for the new Reclamation update, there are 3 new creatures: the Minari, the Frostborn Cyclops, and the Infernal Minotaur. And obviously in Genesis Part 2 we get a lot of new stuff as well that I will show y'all the majority of right now. But first, you obviously already noticed my camera is not on right now. I will turn it on in this video, just not right now. This was going to be a little showcase video for the new stuff that's come to Arc recently. And then once I finally get to Genesis Part 2 and I make it past the intro cinematic, I hope it doesn't freeze or crash whenever it gets to the Genesis Part 2 intro cinematic. I've heard people freezing up, but I think the devs already fixed that in a recent update, maybe. I don't know. I just remember reading it somewhere. Let me go ahead and show you some Genesis 2 items first. So obviously this is the camera that comes with the, is it the tech surveillance console? Once I disconnect myself from this camera, I'll be able to tell you what the actual name is. But it's pretty freaking cool, I gotta say. You can place them all around your base, and you can monitor. And you can monitor. I cannot say that word. And you can monitor different areas. And I actually didn't realize this until a little while later. That while you're in a camera, you can actually interact with stuff not even close to you. Like this forge, I can turn on this forge, I can turn on that forge, you can turn it off, So with these cameras you can interact with stuff on an external level. I could withdraw stacks if I wanted to, I guess. I actually hadn't tried that. Yes, you can. And I can deposit hair. I don't think yeah, I just put all the hair back in. So you can interact with stuff from an external level while you're in cameras, but not an internal level, if that makes sense. Okay, yeah, so this is the tech surveillance console. I just realized while I was explaining it that I could tell you what the actual name of it was. So it's the tech surveillance console, and inside the inventory of the tech surveillance console is where you can craft the cameras, and then you can place them around wherever. So the cameras are cool because if you press C, like it says on the overlay, which is also why my webcam isn't on right now because it'd be covering it up. C is camera mode, so it basically does what the filters, like what the tech helmet does. So press C, get the outline, C again, night vision, C again, night vision and outline, and then C again goes back to normal. So as you notice, left and right mouse click, you can go to the next camera or the previous camera, or if you click spacebar, you can pull up the whole camera list. I have 6 cameras up right now. As I go to each camera, there's also more stuff to be shown off because I strategically placed them. So let's go ahead and go to the trophy room, which looks empty. It is not my fault. If y'all have kept up with the entirety of the series, you know I've beaten every boss in every tier. And for some reason, one of the Arc updates sort of erased those trophies for some reason. And it always leaves the Gammon Broodmother, but it takes away everything else. Rockwell's still there. The Titans are all still there. Motor's still there. The Master Controller is still there. But all of the island bosses, except for the Gammon Broodmother, always disappear for some reason, including the Manicore. But yeah, I've got every artifact, every flag, and I had every trophy. But I just gave you that spill. So let's go ahead and go to the slag cam. Just monitoring all my slags over here. Where I usually do my breeding. Here's Calvary 2, who helped me with the Master Controller boss fight. Yeah. Here's a Ditetracerus making me more gland grenades. So the new item that comes with Genesis Part 2 is called the Egg Incubator. So from what I've been able to tell from the Egg Incubator, you can change the temperature. So regardless of what you set the temperature to, they will all still incubate. If you're wanting to hatch a Magmasaur egg, but you also have a Megashalon egg in there as well, and they're both like complete opposites. Like the Magmasaur egg likes extremely hot weather, like you have to hatch it in lava if I recall correctly. And the Megashalon, you have to be at the bottom of the ocean to hatch it, which is extremely cold. Now they all incubate, but if I recall correctly, if you change the internal temperature to like what the Magmasaur egg requires, I think it's the egg incubation boost that like makes it hatch faster because it has its preferred temperature in there. But the Megashalon egg will still incubate. It just won't have that same boost there. Let's go ahead and go to the greenhouse cam, where you see the new tech crop plots. Now they're a little bit deceiving. Granted, they do still grow regardless of if they're in a greenhouse or not. But like the description of it says, it provides its own light, which you would assume would mean it provides its own greenhouse effect as well. It doesn't, unless I'm just doing it wrong. Like these 4 out here have 0 greenhouse effect. I mean, they still grew though, but they have 0 greenhouse effect. But the 2 I put in here, like that one and this one, compared to my other crop plots that are in there, like the regular crop plots have a 300% greenhouse effect when they're in here, but these tech crop plots have a 500% greenhouse effect when they're in here. So let's go ahead and go to the, I think the last one is the grave cam, which I now have my new reclamation creatures if the textures will load in properly. Yeah. And no, I have not legitimately tamed these yet. I just spawned these in for display purposes, demonstration, so to speak. So this is the Minari, and I will do my own taming videos on them eventually. I still have a couple bugs to fix, so that's why I'm not going to completely show them off right now. So this is the Minari, this is the Infernal Minotaur, and this is the Frostborn Cyclops. And I have to say, I am extremely proud of how this update turned out. Bugs and all. It's only going to get better with the next bug fix, let me tell you. A lot of new stuff's coming that I didn't have time to release with them. So, stay tuned for that. Now granted, we don't have to go back to the one closest to me. I was just going to let you see what happens. So if you press left shift to exit, you're voila. And there you go, that was the camera that was looking at me. So there's a lot of new items I want to show off right now. So the first of which is the mannequin, crap, what was it called? The loadout mannequin. And it's fairly simple. It just requires you pressing one button. Whoop, ta-da! I now have tech armor. And a Santa hat. So, one click again to put it back. Now this is just a fun little one I put together. I might wear it eventually because I do have, my new haircut's going to be like their romantic hair with like the long flowy hair with the warlord beard. Santa Claus Amalga is coming back again. Yeah, eventually once my hair grows back out. This is my main loadout here, the loadout mannequin. Same as before, press E. We get everything back, and let's show some stuff off real quick. So first off, we have the Tech Phase pistol. It has 3 different modes to it. The first is kill, and you can tell which mode it's, oops, you can tell which mode it's in by the color. So if it's orange, it's in kill mode. Right click. Hello. Right click, you change to the next loadout, I guess. I forgot what the word was for a second. This is stun mode, and if you press right click, I cannot talk today. If you press right click again, this is the healing mode. I'll show you really quick how it works. But I guess I It's actually use arrows. If this hurts. And then you have which between using the R button for reload. I actually hadn't tried this on a tamed creature. Oh, you can't. Oh, that's right. You can't. You can't trank stuff out. Trank the Minari out, anyways. And the torpor actually did go up. It doesn't do much, admittedly, but still does a good bit. And as you notice, like, I have shards in here. I have 3,721. But with each type of arrow you switch to, you have different amounts of arrows, because each one takes up different amounts of shards. Next up, we have the minigun, which I freaking love. So there's two different ways you can handle the minigun while you're holding it. One, if you just want to hold left click to just automatically start shooting at stuff, and it gradually gets faster. But it can also overheat as well. And then R to reload, of course. Or if you want to just hold down right click, which charges it up, and if you press left click, it automatically shoots at full speed. So, another cool thing I realized. And if you press the left control button, you throw it off, and then you can freaking mount the minigun, which is cool. Again, the same thing applies. If you hold right click, you can have it go full speed already, and then... But you cannot reload it when it's like this. It has the amount of ammo, and then it shoots until you run out, basically. I think it does still overheat, though, yeah. You just don't have to reload it. And all you gotta do to pick it back up is multi-use pickup, and then it reloads, and then you're good to go once again. Another thing that came with Genesis Part 2 is the canoe, which is a little wonky, I will admit. And apparently there's a race on Genesis Part 2 where you have to use a canoe as well, which is going to be an interesting feat, to say the least, I think. So there's 3 different spots you can get in. It's the front, the center, or the rear. And I don't really know which one is best if you're just riding this solo. I do know it doesn't handle very well by yourself, because even if you stop, you keep sliding. Drifting, excuse me. You keep drifting. And I saw Kirikou try to do the race yesterday on her stream with the canoe, and it was amusing to watch because it was still a little buggy, and she was in a T-pose in the canoe, so that was fun to watch. So one final thing I want to show off real quick is the Tech Hover Sail, which is pretty cool, and it looks very nice. So if you jump, you can do an aerial trick. You can see that pop up on the bottom, and when you do that, if you do a lot of tricks and you land back down, you get a boost, apparently. So left click is what you use when you're in the air to do the tricks. Holding right click, like if you're going a specific direction, I guess can make you turn tighter. Wee! Like if I turn this way, go wee! C just makes you spin in a circle, which I don't really... I guess that's useful if you turn with it. I don't really see much use in that though, but... Oh well. Now if you press space to jump, and then press space again while you're in the air, you fly! And if you see the meter at the bottom left of, on top of the hotbar, that's how much you have left. So once that goes out, you cannot fly. But while you're in the air, you can do tricks and stuff. Woo! And you can actually get that charge back, which is the bottom of the 2 meters. And voila! I got a little bit of a boost. I didn't notice it too much. Now currently, as the game sits now, you can go in first person, but do not try to open your map while you're on the tech hover sail. So I might be too far. Fortunately for us here, we have a Death Inventory Keeper mod. So if we insta-die, we get our stuff back. However, if you don't have this mod, then you're sort of screwed, because your body seems to disappear as well, which is not a good thing. Like if we did not have Death Inventory Keeper, I would have rage quit several times once this DLC was released. Yeah, Kirikou brought it up as well, and I was already thinking of it. This hover sail sort of reminds me of Treasure Planet. Like it really does, especially when you're flying. Who else was a fan of Treasure Planet? Because I know I was. When I was playing last night, even going first person insta-killed you. However, it seems to be fixed right now. But if you try to pull the map out, like so, you die. So, that's a frustrating little bug there, isn't it? Yeah. Now again, because of the Inventory Keeper, I was able to get my stuff back. But as you see by the hover sail, my body is nowhere to be found. Which means other people who do not have this mod to give your inventory back would have lost everything. So you can also pick up your hover sail. Well, you usually can. I guess I have to get back on it again. Or I'm lagging. That's most likely what's happening. I'm just waiting for it to kick me now. Pick it up. Okay, so it just gave me my skins back. Yeah, that was just a big lag spike right there. So I still cannot run. Why can I not run? Why can I not access stuff? I am still lagging apparently. Any second now. It is not good when you're trying to do a recording and it's going this slow. There we go. It still thought I was in my bed. That's fun. So I don't exactly know how long this part of the intro was, but I do apologize if you were here for Genesis Part 2 content and you just got bombarded with all that stuff. So what we will be doing for Genesis Part 2, since this is the last official DLC, we are going to stretch this out as long as we can. I will basically be going in there with what was in my loadout right there. Like my main loadout, what I'm wearing and the hotbar and stuff, what I've got now, is what I will be going in with. I will not bring anything else with me, not even Reclamation creatures, until the 10th episode. That's right. I will survive on Genesis Part 2. Granted, I'm not in bad shape or anything. I mean, I've still got plenty of gasoline. I've still got plenty of shotgun bullets. I've still got plenty of element and element shards and gland grenades to knock stuff out, and sea bubbles and pyjack milk and a freaking minigun. Though granted, the the bullets will run out extremely fast if I try to use it on stuff. I am just going in there as is, and we will not be back here until the 10th episode. 11th episode, excuse me. We have to make it 10 episodes by ourselves. So I know this intro has been extremely long and I do apologize, but now is the time to jump to Genesis Part 2. So let's not waste any time and finally get... Oops. Wait. Hold up. Now, let's not waste any time and finally get to Genesis Part 2. And I will not turn my webcam back on until the intro cinematic for Genesis Part 2 is finished. So, y'all buckle up and enjoy the video. Okay, well, I thought the cinematic was going to be first and then we spawned in, but let's go ahead and pick somewhere. Obviously, one of the easy areas. Let's do Summerworth. Oh, there we go. I thought you were about to jip me out of my cinematic.
Oh man, that's really got you good. No worries, just hang in there for a second. Yeah. Good news. Your armor kept you mostly in one piece. So, quick update. This isn't a simulation. We're really on a ginormous spaceship. And the ship's being taken over by...
Now what are you two little gnats up to? This is to be mine.
Okay, time to get away from all the tentacles and prying eyes. Alrighty then. So, how do the humans get in? I've got some good news.
Here we go. Welcome to Genesis Part 2, guys.
Taken over its control systems yet? The bad news is he's diligently working on doing just that. We need to head to the nearest subsystems.
I think all is working now. I didn't realize that everything was coming out borked on my end. Like, my webcam was froze, my game got sped up, and there was no audio. So, I did not realize that until I got the urge to check to see if I was still recording. And then I was greeted to that mess. The fact that screen recorder hasn't crashed again hopefully means this is working this time. So I do apologize for that. I don't know what was going on. Just harvest everything, get all the metal you can. Seeing how bad my video got messed up, I'm going to have the urge to check multiple times during this video. This is a nice looking map though. It looks like we're on freaking Halo, I'm telling you. If you've ever played Halo, and you know what it looks like when you're on the rings, this looks exactly like that. It reminds me a little bit of the Citadel and Mass Effect too. So how far exactly can I go on here? Like, is this the wall that keeps me from going anywhere else? So I had somebody tell me that there was actually an Eerie beaver on here somehow. I guess they're sharing. What was that? Did somebody just beat a mission? Well, thank you, whoever. Oh, that's the Eerie beaver on Genesis 2. I don't know how, but I didn't know it was still going to be here, to be honest. Well, let's go ahead. I mean, it's going to be a while before we're able to actually make it, but let's go ahead and snag this little beaver here. Well, at least the implant. Crystal. Hello. I know Rim was trying to find a crystal when he was on, but he couldn't find any. I found him! Ooh, Strider. It's gonna be a while before I'm able to tame those, but they look freaking awesome. So let's see if I can find a suitable spot to set something down. I'm gonna have to head out here in a few minutes. I did want to at least get a Maywing saddle though before I got off. I don't know how that's going to work though. What is this? Oh, is this an explorer note? Oh.
Could be an interesting read.
Alright, let's see what it is. Soil fertility. Can I put a forge here? Yes. Can I put the thing here? Yes. Put metal in here? Yes. Wood. No, I need spark powder. It will take wood. Okay, so what do I need for a smithicator? Okay, I just need 5 ingots to make the smithicator. Oh boy. Okay, I've got 2 now. Good. Good. Throw this Maywing out and have a look at them. 260 and 179. There we go. Nice. And I'm already telling y'all right now, when Genesis Part 2 content comes to the dev kit, oh crap, it already laid an egg. Oh, the possibilities. Oh, wait a minute. Superior Maywing egg? What does that mean? It's weird that it's called Superior Maywing egg. Do they drop out different tiers of eggs? That would be interesting. But as I was saying, I'm telling y'all right now, once the dev kit is updated, I can't talk. Once the dev kit is updated with Genesis 2 content, I'm telling you right now, the first variant I make will be a Perry the Maywing variant. I think it would fit perfectly. I want to see if they drop another egg again. Do they come out as different tiers? Because that would be something that no other creature in Ark's done before. Got 5 yet? 6, there we go. Give that to that. Make a smithicator. Maywing needs what? 30 ingots. Okay. Well, 29 more to go. I'm probably not gonna have time to wait for this before I have to get off though, so I'll go ahead and set down a bed, and then we'll pick up next time for episode 2. So that's it, guys. If you like the video, like, subscribe, and share. Leave your comments down below, and I'll see you. I don't know what that outro was. If you like the video, like, subscribe, and share. Leave your comments down below, and I'll see you on the flip side. Ayy.